Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
Dancing in the streets was pretty much a little difficult to start off with because that's where I had to learn how to survive on my own. I naturally earned money first, like by dancing on the trains, to have people support my artistry. This followed up to me becoming better as an artist and, you know, doing different performances at fashion shows, open mic nights, and things of that nature. But dancing in the streets is really hard because you have to make a lot of connections with people. You have to sacrifice a lot of things like time, energy, yourself, like, you know, social skills, social life. But it makes you stronger as a person if you stay dedicated. Urban dance is probably like one of the best because you get to learn to grow with people, especially some that's in the community, and it would make you get to know yourself better as well. So there's always good and bad about being in an urban society. Good because, of course, like I said, you can grow, get to meet people, get to have different opportunities, but bad because it's a hard life in terms of, you know, working, hustling all the time, losing sleep, losing friends sometimes, family. It's intense.
And what do you think about this experience in Brazil with this exchange?
For the experience in Brazil, especially being with IST, is Showtime, is a great experience because it opened me up to different ideas, different people, the language, a Portuguese language, and it taught me about a lot of social cues that I have and that I'm like learning still. The program provided by IST allowed me to like just bring everybody together, and like when I go back to New York, I can give stories and tell them like what I've experienced. As you can see, I'm leaving with an experience myself, you know, so I say it's definitely an honor to see different things, to experience the water, agua, to, you know, stay here, to bond and share different dance styles like passinho, frevo, you know, and their cultural style of talking and slang. I definitely love the favela. It reminded me a lot of where I came from, Brooklyn, of how it used to be a long time ago. And overall, just, yeah, great energy. And that's one thing that I've always liked to leave with, especially wherever I go. So Brazil definitely gave me a lot of understanding about life and myself.
And was it important for your body, this experience?
Yes, I say it was very important for my body, this experience, because it reminded me no matter how tired I am, I just got to keep going because each day brings a new situation and new things come. I never really know what to expect the next day, but despite being like tired or like my body by the time I go to New York will be stronger and it will remember things that I'm not used to doing. So I say, yeah, it's a good thing to resonate, yeah, to have. Bam! This has been a classic moment. Shout out to IST. Shout out to everybody in Brazil, Passinho Boys, Frevo, Favela, Lapa, Santa Teresa, everything. Thank you.
Eu queria fazer mais uma pergunta. One more question.
Sim.
About the funk in the favela, the baile, the party in the favela. How was your experience to see this reality in Brazil?
Wow. Well, the party scene in favela was really intense. but it was super cool because it was like so many people. I usually am a type of person when it gets too crowded, I'm like, I don't like it so much. But you know, because of the experience itself, I was like, you know, let me be open to it. And it was actually not bad, you know. This is my first time of me seeing, you know, guys carry, you know, AK-47s through the crowd. And I'm like, this is real. That's a real gun. And real people like me have AK-47s with these other things surrounding them, you know. So I'm like, it's really one of those things that, you know, people protect themselves and their culture, you know, just to have their own. You know, in the US it's a little different, where police are more, you know, protective, they're the protectors, but here it's more people are protecting themselves. So for the favela party, it was like super, a lot of music, you know, and people vibe together, people stick with each other, like have shoulder to shoulder walk, you know, to destination or where they want to go. And overall it was a pretty good vibe. It reminded me of a big celebration, carnival kind of energy. So that was intense.
It was surreal.
Surreal,
like
yeah.
Surreal.
So it took me like at least like 15 to 20 minutes to kind of be like, whoa, like this is here and that's there, and the guy with the gun is over there. I don't want to go where he's at. I'm gonna go next to the food, you know. Nah, but yeah, it was a good experience being in the favela. It just really reminds me of how my culture used to be, of me growing up in Brooklyn. Everybody was so much together, you know, in those times. Not the same anymore, but hey, it just gave me a glimpse of like what it was like. So it was cool. Bam. Ow.
Mamãe, me tá pegando.